Hello, hello, everyone. Here, who is here? I'm not sure who is here or not. Say hello if you are. Hello, Amanda. I am going to bring the Palo Santo. Hi, Claire. Hi, Sivan. All the way from Tel Aviv. 1 sec. Hence the shorts. I am here. Here we go. Wherever we are, we cannot start without the candle and Palo Santo. Doesn't really matter where you are in the world. That's what we're doing, right? So just the candle, Palo Santo. How are we? Who is it chopping unbound? I'm not sure if I'm feeling better, but it is a little bit better. So my journey has been that I have I've been on the plane for 24 hours. Hi, Janine, hi. And I got a stomach bug somewhere along the way. So after I got to Tel Aviv and I gave a healing to my dad, I had something to eat. So we haven't decided if it's food poisoning or death by a virus. But I've been sick for the last 2 days. I actually haven't left the bed, the couch here. And my friend had the same, so we're not sure if she's blaming me or I'm blaming her. But we've decided that there's no need to blame, and we were just both very much effed. So yeah, it was a severe, and that means that my dad is only like 2 floors above me, and I can't go and visit him because I don't want to make him sick. So it's highly frustrating. So at least I slept for 500 million hours. Clearly I needed that. And this is where it is. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about today Kiora. We're talking about trust. We're talking about control. And we had a very big full moon. And I've been flying through that full moon. And I could actually see it through when I was flying. So, yes. So it was flying with a full moon in Capricorn. So I'm not sure if there are any Capricorns here, but this is a very big full moon for bringing out everything that needs to come out. And it's a very powerful one. Some people are trying to go into the live. Here we go. You made it, Eagle. You made it there, Mel. That's good. So just tell me that you can hear me well. It's 2 o'clock here, which is 9 o'clock there. I literally haven't left the house in the building in like 50 hours. But it is what it is. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is more about trust and control. We need to trust when we don't have control, or we need to know the control when we can't trust. And the problem is really when we are trying to overcome the doubt. Doubt is what's happening when we are losing control. Because when we're losing faith, when we're losing control, we don't even know what is happening. We don't know what is the thing that will make you... I'm talking slower because I'm feeling a bit rusty, but I do hope that you can get with me. I guess one of the things that guided me through there has to be a bigger picture. There had to be a bigger picture. It can't be that, for example, in my case, that I flew all the way, I moved the ticket, I've moved heaven and earth to be here earlier, but then I can't see him, right? So it will defeat people, it will make you sad, it will make you all kind of thing. However, I realize that there's a bigger picture. Maybe I need to be next to my dad, but I can't be with him next to that energy, because there are other energies that are playing there that are not really pure or clear. And when someone is suffering so much from cancer, it is really, they lose their point of light. And I think that in a way I needed to figure a way to create a new strategy of how can I encourage him, or how can I make a point to make him feel better, but it's not my responsibility. All I can do is just to send the love and light. All I can do is just to be myself and to be hi Kat, hi Lee. And when you are not, when you're figuring it out, you need to stay back. And it's okay to stay back, I guess. You know, it's very sad, but it's okay to stay back. How are you dealing with cases or in cases when you don't have control? How are you dealing, how are you working your way in cases that you have no control? What do you do? Can you write to me? What are you doing when you don't have a perceived control over a situation? Thank you, Claire. Yes, I am so close, but it seems so far. But I can see his bedroom from this lounge here. So, you know, and I will go and visit him tomorrow, even later tonight. I don't care. I'll just go. What will happen? He already has cancer, right? At least he'll be happy. So, Chris, you can focus on what you can control. Good. What else? Who else? What are you doing when you can't control the situation? Who is the one, I'll give you a hint, who is the one person that you can control? You can control yourself. You ask for help from your herd of ancestors. Yes. Sometimes I retreat. Try to understand the other person's point of view, try and explain mine. Feels it falls on deaf ears though. Yes, because you're trying to justify yourself. You can't justify yourself, Katie. Do I know you, Katie? I'm not sure. Write me your name rather than a code if possible. Yes, always ask for help from the ancestors, from the archangels, from the angels, from spirit, from God. You know, withdraw sometimes and try to work on what I'm feeling before I take action. You can only control yourself, indeed. And that is it. And this is exactly it. Oh, good. Thank you, Katie. Beautiful. Yes, I remember you. So this is what it's about. How do we care for ourselves? So then I wrote, this is the 2 sentences that I wrote before I left, right? If I don't do it, it doesn't get done. Then you become tired, exhausted, drained. What about the responsibility? You're drowning. And you know, when you're doing like solution-based, you're always on alert. What else can go wrong? Where is it going to get wrong? How am I going to do it? But you know that you know what to do, but you're scared to let go. And this is what's happening. We know what to do. We know how things are going, but we're scared. We're scared to let go. We're scared to do the things in a different way. Why? What will happen? You might lose control. But what is control? Control is your way or our way to feel stable. But it doesn't mean that that's the right thing for you. It doesn't mean that. There's lots of time when you have to be agile. You have to be, in fact, all the time agile. And what is that agility gives you? The ability to deal with the real life, you know. Like I wanted to go upstairs, but I couldn't because my tummy was sore again, so I couldn't. So I had to not go. So I'm giving it another day. All right, I'm here for a month. It is what it is. I did see a client today. We had a session. It's okay. From my point of view, my main concern is to get better. You need to get better. You need to be strong with your spirit. You need to be strong with your mind. You need to be strong with your body. And people keep separating. Mind, body, and spirit, they all go together. If you don't have faith, it won't work. If you just have the body, it won't work. It has to go together. And part of those emotions, hi Kukla, part of those emotions, part of those energies, they are all together. What, you can have just the skin without the blood, without the veins, without the muscles, without the bones? No, I'm just focusing on my muscle. I'm just focusing. You can't. You're all one. And then you've got the spirit. Then you've got the soul. How are you going to deal with that? So I'm here just to urge you and to remind you to have faith. To have faith within yourself. To have faith within spirit. To never give up. I have a friend who was supposed to join to watch it, and she said she's sitting with a friend because he wants to commit suicide. I'm like, what? Why? My daughter just completed 3 weeks of her placement at some psychiatric ward, I won't say the hospital, but what it is, it's about being hopeless. They lost their hope. They lost their joy in their heart. And it's all about that joy in the heart. What happens when you lose joy in your heart? You're gone. Your heart is it's ceasing functioning. The emotion of the heart in the Chinese medicine is joy and happiness. And if that is gone, we're fucked. Okay? And this is where we need to never lose hope. Kainet. So how is your faith? How is your wholesome spirit doing? Like I can tell you, as I've landed, my nail broke. And for those who knows me, knows how much my nails are, which are natural, are important to me. So I've looked immediately. It's my left side and it's my adrenal finger. This is the finger of the heart, the meridian of the heart. This is the finger of the adrenals. This is the finger of the circulation and hormones of sexual. This is the finger of the large intestine, and this is the finger of the lung, grief and sorrow. When this broke, I'm like, FML, get ready. And so it was, because this is a sign. Okay, I broke a nail, but why this one? Do you know what I mean? It's not about the nail. It's about where it is and what it is. Every time that people have Ksenia, she had a magpie coming through her eye, left eye. I already sent her what it is on her Insta. But it's like everything has a reason. Nothing happens without a reason. Now the fact is that when you are in the storm, you cannot see the big picture. So you need to take a deep breath, not to lose faith and say, all right, show me what it is. But you have to remember to say, show me what it is. A lot of time I get text, oh my God, this and this and this and this happened. And I'm like, okay, let's breathe. Let's see what it is. And like this, we can try and figure out what is the message that comes there. Because as soon as you learn the message, boom, it is gone. It's all good. Hi, Donna. So what are you doing for yourself? So can you please tell me, how are you dealing with time of no control? I'm going to do the session a bit shorter today. I'm just telling you. I don't know if I can concentrate and bring the energy for that long. And that's fine. Tell me, how are you? How did you deal with this full moon? It happened only 2 days ago. How are you coping with life at the moment? Tell me. We need to burn a lot. How are you coping with life at the moment? Write to me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. You know that I'm working with 2 phones here, yeah? You felt very low and sad. You're not working overtime this week. Feel less stressed at work. Exactly. So why did you feel low and sad when you're in heaven, in paradise, Amanda? What was the sadness about? Because you see, sometimes when we stop, we allow the stuff to come up. So that's where it is. You had a big cry. Yeah, you had a good cry. You see, a cry is a cry. It's good, it's big, it's bad. It's releasing. And that is the natural way of the body to actually release some of the stress that it holds. Those tears are actually purifying and antibacterial, just that you'll know. So Katie, you're not working overtime this week. It's important. It's important for you to do what you need to do. People from Facebook, write to me a little bit. What do you do? How did you deal with the full moon? Misplaced my keys and tore the house apart, but had to sit and ask for help. I was shown where they were. Exactly right. So sometimes what you do, we go into panic mode. When you go into panic mode, remember, the corpus callosum, it blocks, it shuts down. And when it shuts down, you can't think, literally. Left and right brain shuts down, and you are functioning from the back of the head, which is the fight, flight, and freeze. And that means that you are very limited with your reactions, you know? You also had a big cry. Yeah. Robin, hi. Going more within more and journaling to get the answers. Exactly. Because remember, we know it all. You're not sleeping well, so have scheduled a sleep monitoring session. What about if you have, Claire, too much cortisol in the body and you need a little bit of melatonin? You need some magnesium before bed. That will calm the body down. Okay, electrolytes, sodium, some natural things as well. I'm sure that you're not sleeping because your mind is going overboard. Thinking. Yes, feeling content is so important. The question is, how do we get that contentment? And it's about as well trusting. Yeah, totally, Claire, totally. I know that I had a time probably 2 months ago that I was super tight, super on the edge, wired because of my dad's situation. And I just took 1 month of melatonin and that was done. And I'm sleeping, even if I slept blocks of 4 or 5 hours, they were boom. And they were good. So that makes it really good. So, yeah. Feel good, you sleep well, amazing, Nat. Limping back from the trenches of the war zone, metaphorically yet to heal, but well alive. That's good, Chris. And you spend time in the garden, Mel. That's good. You need rest, but I don't know from what. You need rest from your head, from your mind. And for those of you who are doing Dry July, congratulations. Congratulations. Really, it's good. And you need it. And היי שוש, סוף סוף אני בישראל ואת יכולה לדבר איתי מפה. It's about you allowing yourself to actually sense and feel. Because for those of you who had my session, you know, I will guide you to find your own answers. I'm not here to give you the answers. It's you. Because if I will give you the answer, you'll be depending on me. I don't want you to be depending on anyone. I want you to be relying on your own answers, but finding and knowing the way how to connect to yourself at any given moment. And this is what the problem is. The problem is that we forget how to connect to ourselves. Once that we are connected to ourselves, this is where we are able to bring it. But how do we bring it? By listening, putting hands on the heart and listening to it. And this is the difference, okay? This is the big difference. So tell me, what do you need to do? Oh, kakdilam is Ksenia. What do you need to do when you are losing connection? when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling attacked, when you're feeling invaded or not being listened to. You need to stop. You need to connect. You need to breathe. Inhale, exhale. And once that you are doing this, everything is flowing for you. Even if you need to reassess over and over and over again. Hi Vered and hi Nicole. Even if you need to reassess over and over again. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Change the environment, that means kill all the magpies, Ksenia? You need to make sure that you are in connection and in control within yourself. Because otherwise, everything will be like a whirlwind. Everything will shift and be like a whirlwind. Okay? So do you have any questions? How do we try and trust and be in control no matter what? So Lucy at work stood up, spoke up, wrote the people up, exhausted but worth it. Exactly. Because how many times you're just giving it up? I spoke before with a friend and there's some injustice that had happened. And she said, yeah, but if I'll do it or if I won't say anything, I'll suffer. But if I will say anything, they might suffer. And things still might not be working for them and for herself. So I was like, so who's your responsibility to take care of? Yourself. So take care of yourself. Enough already. It's not about being selfish, but it's about taking care of who you are and what you are. What do you need? I have a friend who is watching, and the guy from the house insurance was so rude to her, and he didn't fill up what he needed to fill up, and he sent the whole container to a house down the road. And he said, well, it's there. And she said, well, it's not. So the container wasn't actually at her home. Someone got delivered down the road a freaking container, and they didn't say anything about it. Hello? Imagine someone knocks at your door. Hi, we have a container for you. Sure. Okay, then. And then when she complained and she said that it wasn't right, he said, well, I will never work for you again. Well, she said, well, who really wants you? So well done for saying it and doing it. People need to do what they're supposed to do. And if they don't, then you don't have to suffer. Stand up for yourself. Be who you're supposed to be. Allow yourself to shine your light. So earlier today I spoke to a lady and she said, I used to have my title. I used to have my name. I used to have my brand. And now I don't. So I don't know who I am. For those of you who read my book or studied my course, the 28 Lessons in Self-Mastery, this is the chapter about identity. So what is your identity? Is it your title? Or is it the energy that you spread to the world? If you're working for yourself, or if you're working for someone else, or if you're not working, or if you finished working, does that mean that you don't have an identity? Does that mean that you are not valid because you're not doing something? Not at all. If you're doing work, you need to do it because you want to do it. If you're not doing, it's fine, but you have to be in control and in trust. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Tell me. How are we feeling? Yeah. So what can you control within your environment? You can control yourself. You can control who you are and what you are. And that's the main thing, right? I wanted to charge this phone. This is the main thing. So Amanda, why were you sad when you were in paradise? What came up for you? If you can share in this intimate forum. I've decided that today after this live, because it's going to be 3 p.m. in Tel Aviv, I'll go for a little walk, even if it will be a geriatric walk. And I'll just try to walk and see the water. Why are you frozen, Ksenia? Why are you frozen? What's the frozen? Work situation. Well, I'm looking for an amazing salesperson, so if you want to go and just come and distribute my products, I've got everything ready to go when I'll come back. Be careful. What do you mean, Francis? Be careful. Talking to me or talking to yourself? Am I still frozen, Ksenia? Or is it the reception? I need you to be connected to your energy. I need you to connect it to your heart. I will be careful, thank you. I'll just be close to home. Lucy, if I didn't do the self-mastery course with you, I wouldn't have had the courage and stamina to do the right for myself and the company. Management very happy about my reporting. Perfect. Thank you. That's a good feedback. Maybe more people will do the course. Who knows? When I'll set it up. Probably after November. I need to decide if to do the course in December or February. It's like the year has passed and run away. So yes, that's a good one, Luz. Thank you. Good for you. That's it. It's about self-empowerment. It's about how do you strengthen yourself. It's about how you protect yourself. And what do you do for yourself? And this is what it's about. How are you coping with who you are and what you are? Feb. Okay. It sounds like it. I won't do anything else more. It's like a lot. All right. Any questions? So today's main lesson is trust, control, be in control. You don't have to be feeling if I don't do it, nobody else will do it. It doesn't get done. Sometimes it's true, but you need to delegate, but in a very easy way. If you will delegate it in an easy way and you still monitor and supervise it, don't worry. I had a lady who was supposed to work for me. I had a feeling something wasn't right. When I've confronted and asked, it's not done. Moving on. Just keep going. Don't worry. You can't take things personally. Move on, because there are more important things. And it's their loss. Totally their loss. And your job is to stay as tuned as you can to who you are and what you are. Does that make sense? Good. All right. Let's do a quick reading. Any questions? It's about trust. Ksenia, I don't know if you've checked your message, but read the message afterwards that I sent you. Happy to chat with you after. A card would be wonderful. And isn't it Claire who just set it for the Facebook people? Who would like a card? We're starting with Facebook. Claire, you are a role model. I am now willing, say with me, Claire, I am now willing, ready, and able to be a positive example. Claire, you are such a positive academic and non-example. You're a fucking hero. Did I just swear? Yes, I did. Carrie, a card for you. Carrie, you are strengthening and free. The war is over and I am now free. The war is over and I am now free. Natalie, the card for you. Natalie, you're opening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfills me. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfill me. Next, Robin, your card. depressed yet determined. I am now willing, ready, and able to do my absolute best at any given moment. I am now willing, ready, and able to do my absolute best at any given moment. Beautiful. Lucy, a card for you. Lucy, you might be frustrated. However, I now choose to see the big picture and release and transform my frustrations into love. And I choose to see the big picture. I'm so sorry, it's a yawn. The jet lag is still playing, by the way. I choose to see the big picture and release and transform my frustration into love. And I'm reading it from my own deck of cards from Survive to Thrive by yours truly. Feel free to purchase it. I will sign it for you. Who else? Francis, the card for you. See the big picture. How funny. The frustrated started with it, but you see the big picture. I am now willing, ready, and able to see the big picture and achieve and enjoy my goals. And achieve and enjoy my goals. The card for me, overwhelmed and expressive. I am now willing, ready, and able to listen and to be heard. To listen and to be heard. That's awesome. Anyone else from Facebook? I'm moving into Insta. So who will that be? Ksenia, you were first. No, sorry. Janine, you were first. Janine, the card for you is letting go and confident. Letting go and confident. As I let go of my fears, I find my confidence. Janine, I now enjoy being the amazing person that I truly am. Boom. Well done. We need to talk about YouTube. All right, a card for Pete. Pete is a little bit scattered at the moment. I now collect all my scattered pieces and move into clarity. I am united within myself. I'm united within myself. All right, Ksenia, the card for you is timid. How appropriate when you have a magpie jumping to your eye. Crazy. I am now safe and secure. Just keep saying that. I am now safe and secure. I am now safe and secure. Chris, your card is nourishment. Your card is nourishment. I am now willing, ready, and able to move my body, eat healthy, nourishing foods, and be hydrated. Perhaps you're not drinking enough water, because I know how you take care of your body like a temple of God, isn't it? Katie, would it be beneficial to do individual healing first or couple of sessions? Yeah, of course. You talk to me, send me a message and I'll speak to you. The card for you is rejection/accepted. Rejection/accepted. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. Okay, Donna. The card for you is, you're feeling a bit hopeless at the moment. I now choose to trust. Even if I can't see it, there is hope. I am hopeful. Even if I can't see it, I am hopeful. This is exactly what I was talking about, okay? Yeah. Eagle. Ms. Mel, your card is agile. Your card is agile. I am agile and I now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. I am agile and I now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. Okay? Where is Amanda? Are you here? Thank you. Thank you so much, Nat. Haruka. The card for you is belonging. This is the ambulance. Haruka, I now belong. I am no longer long for love. I am love. I belong. I no longer long for love. I am love. Okay? Thank you. It's my friend's house. 𝗱𝗍 kinesiology. unmotivated, motivated. I am now willing, ready, and able to be motivated and bring the spark back into my life. Have you been a bit burnout? What is your name, AE? Oh, Pete's dad is in hospital, hence why he's scattered. There you go. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah. Water. Thank you. Amanda, did I give you a card? Amanda, did I give you a card? You're all welcome. Anyone else? Alison, hi. Anyone else wants a card? If you haven't had one yet, let me know if you want a card. I'm only here. I didn't, Amanda, so here's your card, sorry. Amanda, your card is a bit stuck. I am free from any sticky situations. I now choose to fly. I am free to fly. Amanda, sometimes you just have to catch it, the ball by the horns, and move. You just need to move. You just need to shift. Don't feel stuck. Okay? Cares, love, rich, deprived, and content. Deprived and content. I'm now willing, ready, and able to tune into my needs. What do you need, Kaz? To tune into your needs. Okay? Anna Blooms. Anna, your card is self-acceptance. It's a good card. It's a beautiful card. It is self-acceptance. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. And Amanda will give a card to Amy. Oh, Amy is ultimate love. Ultimate love. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. Love, joy, and happiness. We have another Virgo there, Christopher. It's a pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, Lucy. It will make me cry in a minute. Anyone else? Anyone else? First round of cards. That's all. First cards. I'll do one. Here we go. I'll do a general one. Enlightenment. I say all with me. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. This is the energy that I mean when I go upstairs, when I go to visit my dad. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Okay? And the elixir is about trust. So it's about to trust the situation. And this is for all of us. What can you do for me? Just send me love. Just send me love so we can all just be love. That's what it's all about. To be strong, filled with love, because that's what it's about. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Exactly. Exactly right. So, yes. I don't know if you don't have any questions, because the next card after it is I'm exhausted. So, we don't want to be exhausted. So, yes, just love and light. And may we all be able, and I'll be doing meditations from here. I'm more than happy, by the way, to do a little live. And we can do together from the beach, or we can do together, because the Mediterranean has a total different energy from the bay. I can tell you that. And it's an amazing energy. So we can do that. Again, ultimate love. Who had before the ultimate love? That was Amy. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. This is it. All right, beautiful people. So thank you so much. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be in touch. Feel free to DM me. I'm always available. And if I'm not, I will start to post some photos. Literally, I could only post the bed and the couch and it was it. I was dead, gone. But I guess it's part of that transformation, rebirth, repoo. Who the fuck knows? But all I know that I'm here and I'm well, getting there, and all will be right. Love you all and take care. I will not post that. Never. Not a chance, darling. I am a queen. All right. Be well. Baka. See ya.